This or That with Nasomatto's Baraonda versus a fragrance I've been wanting to talk about for a long time on this channel. This is Unique Luxury Kutay. Now, there are some similarities between these two fragrances. That's why we're doing a this or that video, but there are some really crucial differences. Now, if you've watched my channel over the last couple of years, you'll know that Baraonda is one of my favorite fragrances in the niche category. It has a beautiful, very realistic, juicy, and almost gourmand whiskey note. It's absolutely fantastic. This is like a whiskey note, a single malt whiskey, but mixed with some delicate spices, some dried fruit. Overall, it just smells very smooth, sweet, and airy. It's absolutely stunning. If you like the smell of whiskey and like the idea of a realistic smelling whiskey note, you need to try Baraonda by Nasomatto. Now, Kutay by Unique Luxury are a Turkish brand. I have about 10 fragrances from them, which I'm going to talk about on this channel soon. But Kutay is similar to Baraonda, but this one is very strong. This is much stronger and more polarizing than Baraonda. So let's spray it on a test strip and see what we get. So I find Kutay to be sweeter, it's heavier, it's denser than Baraonda. It hasn't got the airy quality, but you certainly get the whiskey note is there 100%. You can smell this kind of realistic whiskey accord that smells very similar to Nasomatto, but you do get some woody notes as well. You get woody notes, you get a sweetness, almost like a thick syrupy sweetness, which you don't get in Baraonda. In Baraonda, it's very airy and bright all the way through, but in Baraonda you do get some kind of dried fruity sweet notes, so there is a sweetness in Baraonda, but in Kutay it comes across as thick and syrupy. We're going to spray Baraonda on a test strip so we can see the differences. Now, Baraonda comes in a 30ml bottle, whereas the Kutay from Unique Luxury comes in a 100ml, and so overall you get better value for money from Kutay. Baraonda is just insane. It's absolutely insane. It's one of the only fragrances I've tried in the thousands of fragrances that I've tried in my lifetime, that every time I smell it, you can smell it 1,000 times, but every time I smell it, it just makes you stop and pause and try and understand how a fragrance can smell this fantastic. It's the airiness in here. It's it's almost a clean airiness you have, but it's also boozy and sweet at the same time. It's not clean like a clean laundry smell, but because it's so well made, so smooth, I get this kind of clean smell from it. It's beautiful. It just smells so balanced and smooth. Now, Kutay, on the other hand, is very nice. It dries down. It's really nice, photorealistic whiskey. However, there are some woody notes in here. It's thicker, so it doesn't have the exact same experience as Baraonda. But overall, they are fantastic niche fragrances that have a beautiful note of whiskey. So which one do I prefer? I actually prefer Baraonda. The smell of Baraonda is fantastic. I just think this is a really unmatched fragrance in this category. The only thing is with Baraonda, I don't wear it that much. It's only a small 30ml bottle. I should wear it more when I go on a night out, but I like to savor this. I wear this mainly when I am kind of at home and I just want to have a nice relaxing evening, perhaps on a Friday night or Saturday night. I like to drink old-fashioned whiskey, the cocktail old-fashioned. I make that myself, and I actually love to wear Baraonda when I'm drinking that cocktail. Kutay, on the other hand, I would wear this more on a night out because this is a statement-making fragrance. It has a stronger presence to it than Baraonda does. It feels stronger, it feels more potent, it's more woody. So I think this will be a more noticeable fragrance on you, and the projection, I think, is bigger than Baraonda. And because it comes in a bigger bottle, I think I'd be more happy to spray Kutay. So the main difference is then Baraonda is a better blended and smoother and, to me, more enjoyable fragrance. However, Kutay is a fantastic alternative to this, and if you want a fragrance that is going to be a beast mode performer and turn heads on a night out, Kutay is the one to go for. Let me know, have you tried these two? How did you make the comparison between these two? Did you think they were really similar, or could you sense that there were some differences as well? See you soon.